I'm getting a new backrest for my chair. I've had this chair since 2019. I got it just after I left rehab, and it's my first chair I've ever owned and it's done me well. I love it. Because I'm stronger now and have a little bit more core function, which is awesome, I need to update my wheelchair. You see, every wheelchair is customized to the individual's mobility and body shape. And because my body is a little bit different now, my chair needs to change. What I'm wanting to update is the backrest and the rake of my chair, because at the moment I feel a bit slouched over in the setup. You may be wondering, if you feel slouched over, why are you waiting until now to change it? When it comes to customizing and setting up a wheelchair, you need to take into account the functionality of it as well as the posture. For example, you can have the best posture in your wheelchair and set it up so everything is in alignment, but you can't do anything in your wheelchair because if you try and move around, you'll fall out of your wheelchair. Or you can have something that is highly functional, so you leant back in your chair so you can reach everything and you won't fall out, but you're in bad alignment and bad posture, so that can create future problems with your shoulder and everything. And shoulder health is something we have to take seriously in wheelchairs because we rely on our shoulders. So the key is getting the right balance between the two. Something that makes it possible for you to do your daily activities, but also something that puts you in good alignment so you help prevent further injuries in the future. So I had a rake to keep me in my chair and stop me from falling out of my chair, and the backrest wasn't fixed so I could sit into it instead of sitting up straight so I wouldn't fall out of my chair. I actually also had to wear a seatbelt in my chair, but no longer need that. So working on finding the right backrest for me, I've got my physio and OT helping me, and they are great. I've got a great team, they're awesome. And the first thing we need to do is something called the MAT assessment, which stands for Mechanical Assessment Tool. It is commonly used by seating clinicians for the seating assessment process. It's an assessment that examines someone's range of motion, joint flexibility, muscle length, and skeletal alignment. There are 3 parts of the postural assessment, which include postural assessment of the person in their existing seating system, in supine, and sitting on a firm surface. So my physio and OT will be doing the assessment on me, and that will help us figure out how to best customize my wheelchair. We are heading off to Active Rehab to trial the new backrests. I can do it myself now.
And probably the biggest thing is looking at lumbar. It's going to be quite aggressive lumbar because it's quite firm, the pelvic and lumbar tilt.
I'm just going to sneak in here too.
You would have a strap loop that we can just do like for wheelchair skills in case we go too far backward.
No, maybe something
a bit longer that we can grab.
Jeez, it is naked now, isn't it?
So do we extend depth now?
Yeah.
Make sure you film from different angles.
I am. I'm walking around getting in the road as much as possible. I've already been over there.
And film that way. Oh, you've already
Yep.
All right. Good job. I've trained you well then.
Yeah.
Originally it was longer because of,
Because of your spasms.
but my spasms have changed now. Because my knees used to come up all the time, so I didn't get
Protect your calves, so, yeah.
pressure areas under there.
That makes sense. You'll probably find this adjustment's probably going to be a fair bit different to your, like in terms of chippiness. It's more weight to the back.
Willie's easier, won't it?
Will.
Yes.
Yep.
That's why we want that strap.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Do you have cats?
My hair probably. I do clean it out every week though.
Let's start with backrest. Try that, and then we'll go to pelvic obliquity.
Pretty aggressive in terms of tone. I think that's good. I'm happy with that. We'll expect a little bit of mild discomfort potentially, so it's
Oh,
because we're going to be
yeah,
changing the posture. So your muscles are going to be activating differently than they used to. So some will be on more, and because they've been underactive, and some will be off less. So, so it'll be a matter of that little bit of achiness. If you start to get some achiness, don't get alarmed. Just make sure you're doing your checks, and you should expect the achiness to start to subside as you build up your tolerance. That'll be perfect.
Yeah.
Thanks, Daryl. Oh, hello, muscles. That was a good lift.
Let's just relax just a little. We'll
Yeah.
just let you take some deep breaths and just relax into that, try and relax into that position, even though it's different. If you remain too tense, we're not going to get a true result.
Probably going to feel like you're a little bit forward. Do you feel a little bit or not?
That feels nice.
Feels good.
I'd say she's almost back.
Because your hips are much, like in terms of our pelvic tilt, we're so much better.
How often do you get pushed around?
I rarely push.
I don't like it when people push me.
You could drop it.
Yep.
Which will make it harder for you guys if you when you
I
need to
always have
push.
to tell
But it'll
Mum
give
to push
Emily
me.
the clearance
true,
when she's
you're right,
propelling
yeah.
under her arm.
Oh yeah, Emily likes those down anyway.
I always have to tell Mum to stop pushing me.
Yeah.
Like leaning forward.
Yeah.
Yep. Just so that Daryl can adjust that.
How does it feel, Emily?
Different.
See
So
how
it's
we
getting
go
dropped
for time,
down.
'cause it takes time to set these things up.
Yeah,
See how
just
this
so
one
it's out of the
goes?
way.
It feels different. So my chair has been changed. It feels different but does feel good. It feels like I'm more in alignment. I had to ease into using it at first, so I had to spend an hour or two at a time and then have a break. But now I can spend all day in it. So what they ended up doing to my chair was changing the backrest to a firmer one and adding a lumbar support so I could sit up straighter. Brought the sides of the chair down, therefore my handles are lower. They also put a lift on the right side in my cushion, so my right pelvis lifted up. All this puts my body in correct alignment and makes me sit up a lot straighter, which feels a lot better. This chair setup is only a trial and I'll be trying a new one next month. I like how I feel in it. I'm sitting up straighter and it's better posture. But my goal is to have a lower backrest, which next month I'll be trying a lower backrest. Remember to subscribe if you want to see what backrest I end up choosing. Oh, and comment below what backrest you use.